Good evening. This is Dhyana. I would like to share a meditation with you tonight that is called Metta. Metta is a term that includes loving kindness, compassion, and caring towards ourselves and towards other human beings or other beings that have feeling. So I was inspired to share this with you as I was reading through some of my research about saints and previous gurus and so forth. I ran across Julian of Norway, which was an anchoress in the 13th century's England that lived through tremendous circumstances through the Black Plague of the 14th century, where 1 out of 3 people have died. And from what we know, she probably had lost her own husband, parents, siblings, and her own children to the plague. And at about 30 years of age, she received some enlightenment, some messages from the divine powers as she was sick herself. After 7 days of being in a coma, she recovered, and she had said the main thing that she had learned, that love is the answer to everything. So we need to love, or to accept at least even the circumstances that we may not like. So love needs to be perfected, needs to be practiced, and we need to, first of all, apply it to ourselves. So tonight, I'm going to share this meditation of loving kindness, where we create this feeling of loving kindness and compassion in our own hearts, so we can then share it to others. So before any meditation, I always recommend to start to move your body and do some gentle yoga right before, so your body is not super tense or tight or angsty. And also to get your mind a little bit more under control, paying attention to the body, so we can sit on our cushion a little bit more pleasantly. So to me, yoga practice on the mat, it's making love to my body. And meditation on my cushion is like making love to my mind. And I cherish both equally. I cannot live without one or the other. And they both blend together so well to create a lifestyle that is conducive to health and well-being and full awareness. So let's go ahead and start. If you have a quiet corner in your room, or you can dim the lights and settle down into your place. You can be on a cushion, on your mat, on a chair. It does not matter what props you use. There's no magic to the floor. Just as long as you sit comfortable and your spine is upright and erect, your neck relaxed, and the head on top of the neck and spine. Hands can be together in your lap or resting on your knees. And ideally, it should be a comfortable position for you, where you find your hands resting peacefully without any effort. Then go ahead and scan your body of any tension, of any resistance. Check in with your head, your neck, your spine, your shoulders. And do any movement that you need to do before you settle down. And attempt to be still. That's why it's good to get out of all the kinks out of the body and any distractions of the mind. And we start to observe the breath. The breath will take you inward. So notice the inflow and outflow of the breath. Constant influx, in and out, like the waves of the ocean, coming and going, coming and going, arising and subsiding. Let go of any tension in your knees, your pelvis, your hips. Lift up your chest, open up your heart, roll your shoulders back. Find that spinal extension with nice space between the vertebrae. And continue to breathe as you observe the body. Noticing the body, noticing the breath. Pay attention to the sound. And notice how the mind wants to follow the sound. The vibration of the sound traveling through thin air. And now we will bring into our imagination an animal, a pet you have, or a very dear being that you care for deeply and completely, and you have unconditional love for. It could be a pet, maybe a kitten that one day you found starving in the forest with a shaved tail and a broken leg, and starved and afraid and scared, with fear in her eyes and hunger in her tummy. And you deeply, deeply want to take care of this kitten and take her. And you start to lure her with some treats. She wants the treats, but she's still afraid. And you want to help her so much. You get closer, you get closer. She steps back, even though she wants the food. But she is still afraid. You start to call her out. You crouch down and look in her eyes, and she is still so scared. But you do have so much love in your heart and so much caring that you really want to help this kitten. Or maybe it's a puppy. Eventually the kitten feels a little bit more comfortable and comes and grabs the food. And then she steps back again. And you give her more food, and you really want to catch her and hold her at your chest and take care of her and give her warmth. So next time she grabs another morsel of food, you have a chance to touch her. She is still scared. She wants to run away, but she's still hungry. So you give her another piece of food, and this time she allows you to catch her. You take her in your arms. She is trembling. She is still very scared. But as you pet her and put her close to your warm chest, she starts to feel a little bit more comfortable. Her body warms up. Her eyes start to look up. And you pet her and you say gentle, kind words to her. And she feels more and more comfortable. And this loving kindness rises in your heart. And you look at this kitten and this animal. that really needs your help, and you're so happy to help, and you have so much love and caring to give her. This level of loving kindness and compassion rises in your heart. It warms up your heart. It's like a golden liquid fluid that flows in your heart center, filling up the 4 chambers of your heart, expanding outward to the pericardium that wraps around your heart and radiates out through your chest towards this kitten that needs your help so much, or this puppy that you just saved, or whatever other being that you deeply care and love. As you raise this awareness of your loving kindness in your heart, let it expand throughout all your body, filling up your chest, your arms, your torso, your whole body becoming a golden liquid light energy of loving kindness. You have so much love in your heart. And now is the time to offer this love to yourself. Be kind to you. Unconditional love from your heart to you. For all the times that you struggled, that you suffered, that you were in pain, that you were dismissed or unrecognized, or felt unloved or left behind. Give this loving kindness and compassion to all the images of your past where you thought you were not enough, or you haven't done enough, or you don't deserve love because you haven't done enough. Whatever the case may be, send this deep, unconditional love, compassion, understanding, and caring towards yourself. As a child, as an adolescent, as an adult, as a child, as a mother, as a father, as a grandparent, through all the roles you led in your life. Love every stage of your life, every role you had to play. Love, accept, and send your deep, loving kindness and compassion to all of those parts of you that maybe were taken out of the puzzle and were disconnected or misplaced or displaced or left behind. Love them all and bring them back together. Now, feel your chest still expanding, pouring out love toward your own heart, body, mind, and spirit. And as you feel your heart so filled up with love, and you pour it all towards yourself, you feel that you have more to give away, to share. So expand your heart even more. Imagine this golden white liquid light traveling outside of your body. Send it out into the whole room around you. Your friends, your family, whoever lives with you, the pets you have, your loved ones. Send this energy of love to all of them that are near you in this dwelling. Expanding even more. Imagine now that you can expand so much more, that you have so much more love to give to your neighbors, to your neighborhood, to your town, to your state. Imagine growing even further. Expand this loving kindness and compassion towards the whole United States. Maybe down to Central America. Maybe into Canada. Expanding sideways into both oceans. And out into the whole planet. You have so much love to give and to offer. Because your cup is full. When your cup is full, you have more than enough to share. And you are willing and happy to share. And you get back from this sharing. This love comes back to you tenfold. As you give, so shall you receive. Open up your heart and feel how this love from the whole universe, from the moon and the stars and the planets, the earth, the sky, it's pouring back into your heart. Accept, receive, and feel this highway of energies being exchanged from you to the universe and from the universe back to you. Give and receive. Give and receive. And see how comfortable you feel now in this dwelling, in your own existence, in your own heart, in your inner treasure, in your inner cave, in your heart. Because that is your home, that is your true home, where love dwells. You can live in a mansion, in a castle, but if there's no love, there's no inner dwelling that is comfortable and welcoming, you are not going to be happy. Nothing can fill this void we have inside of us. Nothing but love. And through devotion, through dedication, through awareness and loving kindness, we can open ourselves to the experience of life. For the flow of life naturally penetrates us and goes in both directions, from the river to the sea, from the sea to the river. We are a drop of the ocean. So the ocean is in you and you are in the ocean. When you feel that way, nothing can put you down. Nothing can conquer you. Nothing can scare you. Because you are in the flow of life. And you accept, allow, and give and receive. That is the Tao. The ancient call it Tao De Ching. The flow of life. Flow with the current. Do not strive against it. That is the Tao. That is life. True life. Where we can feel that we are conquerors. Where we can feel that we are complete. Where we can feel that we are in sync with ourselves, with the universe, with life. Taking here a few more minutes in silence, just really meditating, contemplating into this loving light you have inside of you. You are love. You came from love, and you are love. Embrace this truth. Embrace the aliveness and the love that you are. Knowing that you are loved, you are lovable, and you are enough. Notice the warmth in your heart, the clarity and space in your mind, and dwell here for the next few minutes. Coming back to your awareness. Opening up the eyes. Seeing a world that you really, truly love to live in and be part of. Lots of opportunities. Lots of surprises. Feel free to continue to meditate. We'll end here tonight. Thank you so much. Namaste.